Life be so crazy, man. Before I watched the movie Forrest Gump, my mama told me life is like a box of chocolate. I was about, I was about 4, 5. We had just moved out of 313 Chapman Lane, moved to 206 Nolan Drive. But before I watched the movie Forrest Gump, she told me life was like a box of chocolate. Can't remember if it was Valentine's Day or Christmas. It was one of those, but it was like my first big little box of chocolate I had ever had. And I really couldn't understand what she was saying. But the more I got older and watched Forrest Gump, the more times I watched it, the more I would start going through some things. And I would have to ask my mama again, Mom, break that down for me. Life is like a box of chocolate, just like Forrest Gump said, son. But I tell you, problems is gonna happen. People will cause you problems. People will lie on you. People will talk about you. People will steal from you. People will misuse you and abuse you if you let them. I can remember times my mama told me as she was a child about how all the time how she was abused, how her sisters abused her, how her brothers abused her. And every time she would tell me the stories or a certain story, I would have to look past that sometimes because what she was telling me she had experienced, what she had been through, she did not come out looking like what she been through. She would tell me and my sister, Minister Rashana Hope, rest in peace, y'all. Shauna, I know you not resting in peace. You ain't rested in peace since they threw your ashes away from you. And they can throw the vase in the ashes. They can't throw you away from me. They can destroy the flowers and stuff I took to my mother's grave. They can't destroy my mother away from me. For some people to know whose child I am, people to know whose brother I am, I'm not gonna say was because that's still my mother, that's still my sister. Those are still my first two queens, besides my daughter. Her mother I married. Like basically, my mama taught me every year carries a number. Bishop Elephant taught us every year carries a number. Dr. McKenzie in the highlights got a song says somebody's gone, somebody's gone. Every time I look around, somebody's gone. I can say every time I look around in my life, somebody has left. For what reason? I know why we started arguing. I know what I accepted and what I didn't accept. I know what I took accountability for, held myself accountability for, even what I was wrong. But really, as I think back to my mama saying life is like a box of chocolate, some of my wrongs, they was nothing but a life box of chocolates because they was right for me. And for people to tell me what's right for me, what's good for me, is wrong for me, for people to play God over in my life, you really truly have fallen from grace. And that's my grace. Physically, I just grew up and I matured. Times I was cussing people out, what people been waiting for. I knew the Father I stretched my hands to thee. But you see, me cussing people out, that was in my ego because I was stuck in what I had going on. I liked it, what I had going on. I was living. I was surviving. I was doing. I was dwelling. But where I wasn't dwelling at was in the shadows of the Most High. I can say it's only been 2 women besides my daughter. It's only been 2 women in my life that knows I praise God. For I don't know if the other one is a part of what's been going on, but I know for one to act like me praising God is something new to her, is something evil to her, is something bad to her. I know she was manipulated. I know she was abused. I know she was deceived. Trying to abuse me, you're only abusing yourselves. Trying to play God over in my life, trying to be me. You gotta go through some things to walk half a 3-second mile in one of my shoes. Trying to copy off of me when you done lied on me, stole from me. You done lied so much, you told on yourself in your own lying. How does somebody steal something that's theirs from their own self and they never got it? So people been wanting me silent. I dwell in the shadows of the Most High. Few of his shadows is doing silent things. He's mysterious. His ways is not our ways. His thoughts is not our thoughts. His needs is not our needs. Everything that we want or think, feel, smell, do, like everything that is for us. God is so many levels and ways away from it. Because Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the thoughts that I think of you, thoughts of peace and not of evil." How is being peaceful evil? How is being godly evil. For anybody to tell somebody that them receiving God is evil, that means that person is the devil. Period. Ain't no way around it.